All right, I'm almost done with your hair, Your Highness.
Thank you, Nora.
Your Highness, you seem to have a lot on your mind today. Is it because you're nervous about the meeting?
As the Prince of Winterfrost, I have to make peace with the other kingdom. We need to establish boundaries over the northern border. It's getting warmer over on our end by the second. If they keep moving closer into our territory, our climate will continue to heat up and become too hot for our livestock and crops we grow here. I cannot allow that to happen.
I know this topic stresses you, but is that really all that ails you, Your Highness?
Yes, of course it. No, no, it isn't. I just don't understand how the Flame Kingdom's rulers can be so unbelievably selfish. It's like they are trying to get a rise out of mother and father and cause a war, teetering the line into our property with no regard for the deal we've made years ago to keep the peace between us. The Earth and Air Kingdoms have had their quarrels, so have the Dark and Light. But they've never had a history of being provoked like this. My parents entrusted me with this meeting because they are busy with other important matters today, and I am honored that they believe in me. But how am I meant to stay calm when they are deliberately. They are infuriating.
Listen, you'll do just fine as long as you remain professional. Whatever you decide to do at this meeting will take an effect on the future of the kingdom. You must not lose your temper, you must not let your anger fester and linger inside your heart. Go on with the aura of a king, and maybe, if you do things just right, things just might go your way.
You make a good point, Nora. Thank you.
I'm happy to help where I can. Now, how do you like your look?
You did splendid work as always. Your Royal Highness, the royal heir of Flame and Inferno awaits your presence. They seem eager to meet with you. Eager, you say? I won't keep them waiting long then. All right. It's now or never. Leave us. Oh, as you wish, Your Highness. Look at them. They're just sitting there with a smile on their face. Not a bit of guilt in their eyes for my people, all of which they are putting at risk. They made an effort in their appearance. I'll give them that bit of credit. At least they didn't come looking like a slob. But that doesn't change their negligence. So, you're their royal heir, huh? I know your name. I'm not that unprepared. I'm not shaking hands with you either. Looking at your face, I can tell that you didn't do the bare minimum research before arriving here. You don't even know my title, do you? Oh, really? Pray tell, what is it then? Wrong. Wrong again. Blaze. Prince Blaze, was that your bad attempt at a joke? It's Prince Ren Blanc. Yes, Ren like the winter bird. What? What? No! What? No! You're not calling me Snowdrop. We are not close. Where did that idea even spring from? You know what? I don't even want to enter that chamber of your twisted mind. I can see that Queen Ember and King Solstice couldn't be bothered to arrive themselves. Yes, well, Queen Aurora and King Aspent aren't present either, but that is because they are simply busy at the moment. Yours are busy too. Well, I'm sure whatever business they were dealing with could wait. You're sure you could handle this alone? Well then, keep up if you can. Don't slow me down. Don't interrupt me. And listen up. This is a map of our kingdoms, and the borders between them have been marked out in ink. Our trusted knights have been scouting out the area. It turns out you and your people have been moving significantly closer into our land. Our crops, subsequently, have been wilting and dying off, leaving the stock market prices rising with the high demand of food, while we still need crops and feed for our livestock. If it continues at this rate, our kingdom's strength will weaken significantly, not just within our castle walls, but our people as well. I'm hoping you have a good explanation for this. You and your family didn't authorize it. Well, whether you authorize this behavior or not, it's happening. And I would assume that someone on your end would have been more aware about these issues. All a mistake. A mistake that cost us greatly thus far. I wish to know just what your kingdom's next move is to fix this transgression. You have insulted us greatly with your actions, so this better be good. All right then, I'm listening. You'll move them closer into your territory. Okay, I'm glad we agreed on what has to happen, but that is not nearly enough to make up for the damage you caused. You're not done talking. You'll offer us a part of your kingdom's produce and help to replant and restore the winter trees that were destroyed on our side. You, you, you really mean that? No. No! You are giving empty promises. How would I know if you were telling the truth? You can't prove that you would actually go through with it. And even if you wanted to, how do I know that you would be able to convince your parents? Trust you? Trust you? Your kingdom has had a long history of betrayal and deceit. Why should I trust that you're any different? Burning down whatever is in your path, watching it all go down in red hot embers and turn to ash. You are destroyers. Forget this. Until I see proper paperwork and proof, you are never convincing me that you were actually. Hey! Wh- wh- What are you? Just what do you think you're doing? Unhand me! Damn it! How are you so strong? I said, release me! I'm sorry. Did you just pin me to a wall and tell me to be quiet? You must be mad. I'm not following your orders. Then why am I whispering? You know it. You know what, you cheeky royal son of a bitch! Your Highness? Your Highness, is everything alright in there? I should be decapitated! I'm having for this! Oh, 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 my apologies for interrupting, Your Highness. It was not my intention. Please, carry on with your business. What? They'll... They'll uncover my mouth if I promise to be quiet. Fuck you. You want me to listen to you? You know what? Fine. I'll I'll give you 5 minutes to explain yourself. 5 minutes and 5 minutes alone. You want me to work with you? You don't want to be like your parents. What on earth are you rambling on about now? Your parents weren't really busy. They are currently away on a week-long trip, leaving you in charge for the time being. They simply were never planning on showing up to discuss this issue. I knew it. How dirty and underhanded. Wait, no. Don't cover up my mouth again, please. I'll listen. I'll listen to you. I promise. Please continue. You came here without their permission and planned to work on this under their nose. You have no ill intention, and you just wanted to clean the soot off of your kingdom and family name. You want to improve and be a better ruler. You you really do want to help me. No, no, I don't need any further convincing. Your claims are sincere. You are more honest than I previously assumed. If it was truly a story you cultivated, congrats. You are great with theatrics and you are a lovely storyteller. But for now, as I know it, I don't have any reason to suspect that that would be the case at all. I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have been so quick to fork my tongue and spit venom and accusatory claims over your kind gestures. It was not only unprofessional of me, but you clearly didn't deserve any of it. For that, I apologize sincerely. I care for all of my people. I hold my kingdom's reputation and well-being close to my heart. So forgive me for being so emotional. My parents normally advise against such frivolous behavior to begin with. Lead with your head and not your heart is what they say. Not true in all cases. Whatever do you mean by that? You admire my care towards my civilians. Sometimes it's okay to be angry. Is that so? As long as I'm not a brat. I am not a brat! You. You. You know, you happen to be quite charming and admirable yourself. Yeah, 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 you truly are. You really are. Now, may you please release my wrists? You've been holding me here long enough, no? Thank you. You are something else. I repeated this meeting's speech and possible rebuttals and protests Queen Ember and King Solstice would try to make in my mind, for as long as my parents alerted me of this issue months ago. Never would I have ever imagined that I would be pinned against the wall by their successor. But it worked, didn't it? Quiet, you. So, Why don't we discuss the ideas and properly plot out how this should go? We only have a week to set this plan in motion, and not much time to agree on how the entire process should be led. Perfect. So sit down and we'll discuss this. Oh? Hmm? Nothing. You're just sitting next to me instead of across from me this time. No, it's not a problem. Never mind. You can see the map better this way, anyway. Because it's not upside down, and whatever. Alright, let's start with the plans to move your people further inwards towards the north. Hmm? Yes? Wait, no! I can't believe I responded to that. I told you not to call me Snowdrop! You're not calling me Frosty either! Okay, if you start calling me Ice Pop, I will personally have you incarcerated regardless of the consequences that will follow. You're simply impossible. I will settle for Snowdrop. Ice Pop is out of the question, and Frosty is much too cliche for my taste. There. Are you satisfied? Good. Now, focus on the paper. I'm sorry. You burnt the branch you were sitting on and fell in a thorn bush? You make it sound like as a child you handed out free heart attacks around the kingdom. Your poor caretakers.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Nico?
Nora, you mustn't gossip about the prince. Although, if I were to hypothetically, and only hypothetically, add to your statement, yes, I am seeing what you're seeing, and I think those two balance each other out quite nicely.
I hope that the Fire Kingdom's heir will return to visit again.
Do you truly think that they will?
I'm betting 6 shillings on it.
7 shillings.
8,
9.
10,
11.
12.
14.
You skipped 13!
Why does it matter? Is that all you have?
Why you?
Um. Hmm? I wouldn't ask, honestly. Whatever those two are arguing about over there, it seems to be a personal matter. Either way, it is about time I send you home. It's quite late. I'll escort you to your carriage and send you off. Here, allow me to help you inside. You remember the plan? You have the scrolls with you? Alright then. I'm entrusting this to you. And, hey, be safe on your journey back. Goodbye for now. Ah, there is my son. Your meeting is finished? How did it go? It went splendid, Mother. Oh my. What? What is it, Mother? You're quite red in the face, dear. Are you sick? Red? Huh. I see. I'm quite fine, Mother. If you insist, dear. But just to be sure, I'll make sure the maids send you up a nice cup of tea. Mother, you worry so much. I wouldn't have to worry so much if you and your father were not so stubborn about your own health. Now come on, let's go inside. Yes, I agree. It's getting late and I have a lot to discuss with you and father. Greeting my raindrops, it's Sapphire Rain. This is the end of this ASMR. If you ever so happen to like my content, please consider liking this video, hitting the bell to alert you of new posts, and subscribing to my channel. Commenting and sharing is greatly encouraged as well. I love hearing from you guys. If you'd like to support me directly, my Patreon and Ko-fi are both linked in the description below. Anyways, that's all for now. May the rain fall and wash all of your troubles away.